Researchers in Sweden looked at lead levels and other chemical levels in children's toys, and then in a separate study looked at the same chemicals in sex toys. And what they found was actually pretty shocking. There's actually more chemical material, dangerous and banned chemical material, in children's toys versus sex toys. So 2% of the 44 surveyed sex toys that had been imported to Sweden contained banned chemicals, and that's according to the Swedish Chemicals Agency, which did the study. Okay, so one thing to keep in mind is there is a difference between what's banned here in the United States and what's banned in European countries. European countries tend to be a lot stricter when it comes to phthalates and parabens and things like that. Now, when it came to lead specifically, though, they found that children's toys actually contain more lead. In a separate study, the year before, the agency tested 112 children's toys in Sweden and found that 15% contained banned chemical substances, including lead. Of the 44 sex toys examined, only one plastic dildo was found to contain a banned substance, chlorinated paraffins, which is suspected of causing cancer. So, in essence, sex toys are a little safer than children's toys.
Well, 2%, 15%. I know it's just two studies, but that's significantly safer. And I thought at first that they had done the study together, and I was like, what twisted mind is like, let's test the kids' toys and dildos.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, apparently it's separate. Second of all, goddamn, lead is everywhere. I mean, this thing's been poisoning us for decades all across the world. And so it's in the kids' toys. Ah! Okay, now we'll get to why in a second. But third of all, as you read that sentence, Anna, I was thinking, man, that sucks. Now, look, it's not as big a story. It's 2%. I don't want people to panic, like that the dildos are unsafe all across Sweden or the world. In fact, they're relatively safe. But even so, if it had these paraffins in it that cause cancer, I mean, you were literally getting fucked by those dildos, right?
Yeah.
And so it's just, in all seriousness, it's discouraging because you don't know the craziest toxic stuff in whatever you're using.
I know. Look, I'm going to keep it real. We got to live, right? You got to live.
We got to live.
So, like, what are people going to do? Not diddle themselves because they're
what are
worried
they gonna
about
do?
lead or paraffins? Like, everything, I feel like everything causes cancer. Every time I microwave my lunch, I'm like, cancer, right? Every time I scratch my head, I don't know, there's probably some sort of bacteria in my fingernails. It's now getting transferred into my hair follicles, into my brain, and I'm probably going to get a brain tumor. I don't know. I know that's not that's not a thing. I know it's not a thing. But you know what I'm saying? Like, every other day, there's a new, did you know that this could possibly cause cancer? Story.
Yeah.
And it drives me nuts. Like, yeah, I know everything we're doing causes cancer. So let's just live. And one day we'll all die and it'll suck, but that's life.
Okay, I hear you. Well, earlier in the show, we were making fun of how Trump was complaining about voter fraud.
Yeah.
And it turns out that the people who were registered in 2 different states, the exact thing he was complaining about were Tiffany Trump, his daughter, right? And Steve Bannon, his chief advisor and his treasury secretary. And I was kidding around, they're in the House. The problem is in the House, right? In this case, the problem is inside you. So it's even worse because it feels like, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing like, oh, I touched the table. It's another thing is like, all right, anyway, you get it. Okay, so having said that, I'm with Anna. Don't freak out, okay? Still have fun. Yeah, every once in a while you get hit with a paraffin you didn't see coming. Now, let's talk about the most important part of the story, which is, okay, so why does it turn out that the kids' toys have more toxic stuff?
Wait, the dildo component wasn't the more important part?
No, it turns out it wasn't.
Okay.
No, okay. There are toys of a different stripe. Okay, so it's because the kids' toys are coming from less regulated countries.
Yes.
It turns out regulation makes a difference. See, if you don't regulate, they go, what's cheaper? It's not even staying here. It's not going to affect my kids, right? It's getting shipped to Sweden. It's getting shipped all across the world, and I'm going to make an extra dime. Do it with lead if it's cheaper, right? So, on the other hand, in countries where it's more regulated, and apparently, good news for everybody, dildos are in more commonly made in more regulated countries, right? And they make them safer. So, when Trump says that he's going to cut regulations by 75%, that has an effect. One of the effects is you're going to get screwed by lethal dildos. Okay, among other things. And of course, seriously, far more problematic is it is a safety issue. And if it affects something like your kids' toys, okay, well then as a parent, of course, you're going to get freaked out. Everybody's going to get freaked out. That's why we have safety regulations.
If you want to see this happen, donate $3, $20, $27, whatever you can afford. You know that if everybody that's watching this video donated right now, we could stop the fundraising because we'd have enough. So go to tytnetwork.com/go. We'll wait while you make the donation. Thank you for doing it and for building a great new journalism team. And thanks for watching.